Hey everyone! So my first video on here is going to be pretty bad quality and you're going to hear buzzing through it. My camera's not working right now, I lost the charger, so once I find that I will have much better quality and you will not hear the buzzing of my laptop. Anyway, today what I'm going to talk about is some paranormal things that's happened. One of them in my college when I was a freshman, and then I might talk about some other stuff that happened when I was little, but let's see. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is when I was a freshman in college, I wasn't really expecting anything to happen. So obviously going to college, I wasn't expecting like, oh, there's going to be a ghost somewhere, but to my surprise, I found out that my college is actually pretty haunted. And I'm not going to say the name of my college because I don't know if they really want that publicity. Publicity, that's a word. But, so I'm just going to tell you my own experience and see what you guys think. So, when I moved in, everything was fine. Like, I didn't really think anything was going to be weird. I lived on the first floor, and the way my dorm was is that there was a first floor that you initially walked into, so I guess you'd say ground floor. There were 2 floors above it, and then there was a floor below it, so there was a basement. And so I, luckily, did not live in the basement, because I think I would have requested that it change or something, but I lived on the first floor all the way at the end of the hall, and this hall was pretty creepy. Like, if you see in movies, the old hospital, and the lights on the top that flicker all the time, that was pretty much my dorm. So, okay, I'm walking in, I'm like, oh, this is kind of creepy, whatever, it's just an old dorm. So, packed in, everything, meet my roommate, and my roommate decides that she's going to go out and, you know, have fun, meet some new people, and I'm kind of the shy person, so I don't really do that. I was just sitting in my room on my laptop, and all of a sudden, like, I heard people running around, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it's probably just people in my hallway, because, I don't know, I have a lot of sports people in my hallway, and I'm like, okay, well, let me just open my door, see if anyone's there. So I opened my door, no one's there. I'm like, well, he probably just ran into the staircase or something, because it's right next to my room. So I didn't think much of it, I left my door open. Now, my roommate comes in, probably around like 9 o'clock, and she's just in her room, in her side of the room, and she's on her bed and everything, and both our beds were lofted, so our beds are really high up, like probably 7 feet. They're like right against the top of the ceiling. I don't know why this is what I did, but all of a sudden they are, and I just hear this giggling, and we're like, what was that? Like, what? And I'm thinking, okay, well, it's just like girls. We're in a dorm, our floor is all girls, and the top floor was boys. So we're like, okay, it's just girls in our hallway giggling. And she ends up falling asleep, and it's probably around 10:30 now, this time. And I'm just on YouTube, and I hear it again, the giggling. So I get up, I get all the way down my bed, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna climb all the way down to tell these girls to quiet, it's quiet hours. So I go out, and there's no one in the hall, and I'm telling you, this giggling was right outside my window. Like, right outside my door. It was right outside my door, and it freaked me the hell out, because it was like, there's no way in the short amount of time that I got down from my bed that somebody could have ran away. And I didn't hear any running, I didn't hear any doors slam shut or anything. And there were even girls across the hall that their door was open, and I asked them, like, did you laugh? And they're like, no, we just watched a movie. And I asked them, like, well, was there any laughing in the movie? And they said no. So I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So anyway, like, I heard this giggling, and I thought it was just kind of strange, so I was like, whatever. So next day, it's orientation and everything, and we're getting a tour of the school, and I'm with this one girl. I'm not my roommate, it was a different girl. I don't know where my roommate was, but I'm walking, and I'm in one of the hallways, and I overhear one of the orientation leaders talking, and all I heard was, oh, and this year we're not having the paranormal investigator come, or something like that, and I was like, whoa, what? So I went over and I asked her, what are you talking about, like paranormal investigator? Turns out, my school's haunted, and apparently for years they've been having the paranormal investigator come, but because of parents not really liking that, and not really liking the concept that their kid's school may be haunted, they were thinking about stopping it. And I asked them, like, what were some of the stories of things? And they're like, oh, well, in your dorm, people hear giggling and running down the hallway. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, I didn't tell her that I heard it, but I mean, I told my roommate when I got back. I was like, oh my god, this person told me that this happened and this happened and there's ghosts. And she was just like, I don't believe you at all. Like, she didn't believe me at all. And that was kind of just like my first paranormal experience there. I've had quite a lot at that school, but it was pretty cool, and it didn't freak me out or anything. Just kind of interesting, and I have a lot more stories of this. There are a lot at that school, but I mean, I have a story. I mean, when the when the investigator actually did end up coming that year, he was really cool. I was on crutches, so I couldn't really go on the investigation. But it was pretty crazy. He got some interesting stuff, so I've heard, and a good friend of mine was there. So, I mean, I believe them, and I've had my own experiences, but it's kind of crazy. And I'll tell you a lot more about other things that happen. I mean, I go to a Catholic school, so there's nuns everywhere, and there is a father, but did I have a father? No, you know, it was nuns. I got these 2 nuns who were really sweet ladies to come help me, and yeah. So that's my story for my first paranormal haunting thing at my college. And if you want to hear more, let me know down below in the comments if you liked it, and I'll still have other videos coming up. I'm not sure which they'll be, whether they'll be normal vlogs or more story times about things like this, but I will have them coming up, and I hope you guys all enjoyed, so please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.